Hey everybody, welcome back to Complete Trader Academy Daily Review. This is what is today? Monday, this January 9, 2023. Let's hop right into it here. So we got this candle here. This was the daily candle. Gapped up a little bit and came up all the way. Came back down, settled. All right, so we said that we would stab into the top of the previous day candle, which would have been Friday's candle, which would have been the end of the week candle as well, meaning there was the high of that week, which was here. If I was to go to a week chart, you can see that we went right above it. You can see it's right there. And got into this wick as I was mentioning. And then it reacted pretty well and came down and came exactly to what we were talking about. Let me go into a 5 minute. Actually, no, let me go into an hour. And you will see here, I was mentioning, if you watched Friday's video, please watch it. You'll see that I was telling you that it was going to either come back down like that, or it was going to come up and get into this area here of this imbalance, pointed right to it. Did mention this as well, but that wasn't as more likely. Not saying that it can't still come up and have another drive up and we can consolidate for a little bit, kind of like this behavior. We could do that over here, but at the same time, I feel like we're going for lower prices. We have retraced. We went right back into this 61 right here perfectly. I mean, off by some points, but very close enough. And we attacked that imbalance sitting right there with this supply. So confluence there and nicely hit it. Let me go into a 5 minute. So price opened up, gapped up. So this gap, it was closed by almost 3 in the morning. But look at the order flow. It's not like it gapped down and started doing this, right? It gapped up and went. So you don't know until you get more data and order flow. If I tell you what's happening on Friday, it doesn't mean you don't hold me to it, but at the same time, you have to wait till Sunday open up. As far as talking about the week is concerned, beginning of a week, but on a daily basis, you want to wait till you see Asia and London, what they do. So as you see, order flow was coming up. You were making highs, you were breaking highs. One break, right? And higher lows. You can see that. Yes, we have this sporadic movement at 9:30 opens and this and that, but you want to wait for that to settle sometimes, depending on where you are. And I'm not going to teach, in depth in this video, but the point is that you're looking for order flow. So break high, came down. Okay, yes, it tapped and went under this low. But this is really the low that you were looking to break if you were coming down. Otherwise, this is just grabbing liquidity and you don't see any bodies of candles down here. It's just wicks. And on top of that, it's not like you had a couple candles break below. So it's still making higher highs. So my idea is to wait for another break up, which it did perfectly at 10:15. So you sit back and you wait for the breaks. One break, two breaks is more confirmation. 3 breaks is perfect, but by then you generally will miss the move. So going into a 1 minute real quick, because you could only see this pretty much on a 1 minute as far as this trade goes. All right, breaks up, comes right back into that demand block, seals price, takes off. Another break. Could have been a buyer here, but that wouldn't have been my intention. My intention is to take it up into this area of the imbalance, right? You see that very nicely, got in there. And then if you're looking for a reversal and you're looking at other higher time frames, you're looking for breaks. Now, I don't recommend somebody taking this trade the way I took it, but you could have took it right here when you had another break. So you got a break right there. The bodies respected it, but I trusted it only because I knew we were kind of finished on the top side. This whole swing has been coming up since Friday down here. So you see the break. When the break came back, when it broke and came back up, you're looking for it to come into Look below my cursor. You're looking for it to come into a supply block. And sure enough, it did beautifully. Broke again. Could have been a seller here, seller here, seller here. Look at the order flow. I mean, they want you in. This is very obvious that they want you in. They're walking you on a leash if you haven't realized. But if you understand what they're doing, tell them, hey, no problem. I'll go along for the walk. So that's the difference between us and retail traders. So yeah, order flow came down. I was trying to take it below this low and they stopped here. But I was out as soon as it bounced. I got out of the trade. As soon as it broke here, I was out. Beautiful day, simple day, but you got to know what you're looking for. All right, so as far as tomorrow goes, now keep in mind that we do have an imbalance of price between these candles here, between here, here, and here. Because remember, it came up and took out that, and then it came up in here and balanced that price. Rebalance once it left. So I can delete this, and then I'm just going to put a couple lines here so you can see. And I'll probably delete it. It'll probably get taken care of tomorrow. And keep in mind, I believe we have news this week. Yeah. Fed Powell speaks tomorrow at 9, and then we have news on Thursday. CPI is going to be nuts. That's what's probably going to bring the market down and consumers. But there's, it is still sort of on the bullish side. Because this is a little suspect for me too, to be honest. Because generally it would have came down by now. So if it doesn't come down by CPI, we might still see some more prices coming up here to get out all the people who are selling and then come down. I don't see how we can come above this level and just be bullish. I don't see it. I mean, they're talking about this year still having high interest rates. So the price should not be at this value. And that's my opinion, So, but we might see some consolidation. But now I'm starting to feel that, okay, we took care of the upside. We retraced lower low. This is now the lower high. Okay, so this is the lower high. That's the lower low. What are you making? A new lower low. So I'm thinking CPI is going to make it really sharp if it's going to really come down right now. But you'll see that the price is going to come down more and get into this. Let me delete this of this imbalance. And then that's where we're sitting now. So could we hit the top side real quick on a CPI event? Yeah, sure. That thing is very violent and you shouldn't be trading it. But I'm starting to see that, okay, well, we're going to come and close this price. And we're really still targeting these lows. So we're still really targeting. You see that? They're going to come down a little bit. You have a gap right here. Oh, I forgot to even write that out. Sorry about that. But you'll see that this gap right here. This is going to get hit. So price is coming for it. And that's it. Oh. All right. Now you should see that price is going to be drawn to that. And this is a gap, and we had a gap here. This is not common for US 30 to be having a gap during the day like that too. So they're introducing new shit. All right. So hope this guys helps. You guys take care. God bless.